You told me you haven't tried therapy before, even though you seem to be quite knowledgeable about mental health. What made you decide to book this appointment? Okay, so they were just going to start. Illya tried not to overthink his reply and said the first thing that popped into his head. I think I might be depressed. Sometime, he started talking, and he didn't stop for almost 40 minutes. By that point, his cheeks were wet with tears that he hadn't even noticed were falling, until Galina had silently handed him a box of tissues. There was now a small pile of used, crumpled tissues beside Illya on the couch. His ball cap was next to the pile because he'd started raking his fingers through his own hair as he'd been rambling. He'd never talked so much about his mother. He'd shared his fondest memories of her, and the way she'd tried to hide how bad her depression had gotten, always ready with a reassuring smile for Illya. He'd noticed, even as a child, that her smile was often sad. He told Galina about finding his mother's lifeless body when he'd been 12 years old, how he'd thought she was resting, as she often was, until he'd gotten closer. It was her hand that he'd noticed first, the way it was flopped over the side of the bed, fingers dangling.